Hello, good morning. Hola, hola, buenos días. Welcome to this last day of detox. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you are already feeling the effects of this spring cleanse, which is so important to do once a year at least. Well, as everyone joins, if you are already here, you may sit and close your eyes. And take this important moment to connect to yourself. Hello, welcome to those of you who are joining. Thank you for saying hi, so we can know who's on the other end. Buenos días. Vamos a ir cerrando los ojos. Y conectando con tu cuerpo, con tu respiración. Try to draw all of your attention inwardly towards the movement of your breath, towards the state of your body, of your mind. And really bringing your attention, your presence to this present moment, to this action we are doing together, practicing and meditating. And begin to expand your breath, taking inhales that are wider and deeper every time, and taking exhales that run all the way to the end, emptying yourself completely. The exhale movement is related to the detox activity in the body. So every time you exhale, do it consciously and all the way to the end. Vas a ir profundizando en tu respiración y sobre todo en la exhalación, que es de los dos movimientos respiratorios el que está asociado a la función de limpieza, de eliminación en el cuerpo. Así que vas a cuidar este momento cuando sacas el aire, de acompañar hasta el final, vaciar todo y permitir este ascenso del diafragma hasta el final. And after the next exhale, you do complete. Get the hands together, thumbs to the center of the heart. And let's inhale together, inhala. And exhale as you empty yourself. Keep lengthening all along the spine and taking care of this exhale all the way to the end, lifting the diaphragm up. Inhale. Exhala, vuelve a sacar todo el aire. La vez que alargas la columna, sacrocoxis hacia el suelo, nuca, coronilla hacia el techo, diafragma bien arriba. And inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Adgureiname, Jugadgureiname, Sadgureiname, Sirigurudevename, Adgureiname, Jugadgureiname, Sadgureiname, Sirigurudevename, Adgureiname, Jugadgureiname, Sadgureiname, Sirigurudevename. Inhale, hold the air inside, and softly exhale and relax the hands on your knees. Inhale Mudra, thumb and index fingers together, manos en Inhale Mudra en las rodillas. We will begin with a pranayama which is called Agni Saradauti and means like wash of fire. So it has a really purifying effect, activating the Agni, the element fire inside of us to burn impurities and toxins and in general to cleanse the organism and also the mind. The idea of this pranayama is to release subconscious thoughts, subconscious belief. So it's a good practice to do when we want to cleanse. Vamos a hacer este pranayama, Agni Saradauti, lavado de fuego, que tiene el objetivo de limpiar, de quemar impureza. So inhale from the bottom to the top, inhale long and deep, inhalas. Exhale all out, empty chest, rib cage, navel in and up. Exhala and without air, release the navel and begin pumping. Without air, bombeas sin aire, estás en vacío. As much as you can, and when you need to, you inhale. Cuando necesitas inhalas, exhalas, exhale all out. Y sin aire, without air, empty lungs, pump the navel in and up. You may do it faster or more slow, it doesn't matter, and it is very personal how much time you can hold the air outside. You have to feel comfortable. Don't take it too far. Keep going. Bien, recuerda que bombeas el ombligo adentro y arriba solo en vacío, sin aire. Y lo puedes hacer más lento o más rápido. Y la duración depende de tu sensación. No llegues al punto de sentir incomodidad o ahogo. En todo caso, lo vas trabajando de menos a más. Keep going. Remember, you only pump the navel in and up when you are with empty lungs. Vaya kumbhaka. And begin to explore the speed, the pace of the pumping you can keep up, and the time of suspension of kumbhaka that works for you without getting to that point where you need to inhale all of a sudden. A little bit more. Keep your sides in the row point and the face relaxed. If you start to feel internal heat waking up, that's a good sign. That's what we are looking for. Observa la sensación y busca si empiezas a sentir este calor interno que se despierta, que tiene que ver con la limpieza, el metabolismo. Y hacemos un último ciclo. One last cycle complete of inhale, exhale, and pumping without air. And when you finish with this last repetition, just release your breath and release your hands. Cuando terminas, relaja la respiración. And we will come off the pose, forward into all fours. And begin Chakravakasana with the intention set on the exhale. So we will really exhale powerfully and kind of fast. And the inhale will happen spontaneously as we release and relax the navel and the ribcage. Exhale, soften, and you will inhale. So we are really putting all of our intention in the sudden exhale. Hacemos gato vaca, pero ponemos el foco ahora en la exhalación. Exhala bien potente, bien completo, trayendo el ombligo al techo. The idea is that we can create enough vacuum as we completely exhale and as we energetically exhale, so the inhale kind of happens alone. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale all out. And hold the air outside, pulling the navel in and up. Releasing the head, suspensión en vacío. Inhala. And one last time. Exhale all out. Pulling in the navel, the diaphragm, pelvic floor. Hold this suspension. Mantente ahí con el aire fuera. Inhala. Exhala. Okay. Let's come into Adho Mukha Svanasana. First, maybe bending your knees and moving wherever you need, the hips, the knees, the legs. Make sure your head is hanging and you can little by little begin to hold the pose statically without moving. Intenta instalarte de modo que puedas estar ahí en la postura sin moverte. And once again, we will deepen in the exhale. So as you exhale all the way to the end, keeping the abdomen relaxed, observe how the organs move down onto the diaphragm, how the pelvic floor is spontaneously absorbed at the end of the exhale. Empieza a relacionarte con la exhalación y todo lo que sucede internamente cada vez que exhalas. And on the next inhale, lift the right leg up. Eko Pada Adho Mukha, keep it up and begin drawing a circle with your ankle, with the right ankle. Vas haciendo círculos con este tobillo que está arriba, manteniendo la pierna arriba y al otro lado. Change the direction of the circles. And stop the movement, inhaling, exhale, step it forward and have a block nearby that you can put on the outer edge of the front ankle. Ponemos un bloque aquí. Roots down through the back leg and extend the arms perpendicular to the floor. Buscamos aquí un poquito de presión hacia el hígado. We are compressing the liver on this right side. And now get the left hand on the floor or a block. Shift the back foot and twist to the right. And back, both hands on the floor. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Vuelve a Adho Mukha, instálate ahí. Once again, begin observing the exhale. Exhale all the way out in Adho Mukha, observing how the abdomen comes in and the organs move up towards the diaphragm. 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, lift the left leg up, pierna izquierda arriba y hacemos círculos con el tobillo en una dirección. Circles with the ankle and change to the other direction. Cambiamos. Stop moving the ankle. Inhale, exhale, step it forward, paso adelante. Put the block on the outer edge of the front foot. Push the floor away with the back foot, with the external part of the sole of the foot, and arms in vertical. Now we are decompressing the liver. And On the next exhale, the right hand on the floor under the shoulder. Rotate the back foot to the ball of the foot and twist left. Torsión hacia la izquierda. Y volvemos. Hand on the floor, Adho Mukha. Come back to lengthening the exhales. Observe everything that happens, even mentally, as you come deep into this action of exhaling and all out. On the next inhale, lift the right leg up. Keep it there and begin kicking your buttocks. Con la pierna derecha arriba, empiezas a patear. Ahí activamos el sistema linfático. We are stimulating the lymphatic system, the cleansing mechanism of the body. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, step it forward and come up with both knees extended. Uttita Trikonasana. Draw the attention to this right side. We are again here compressing the liver. So for that matter, make sure that the line of the shoulders is the same as the line of the pelvis. Avoid drawing the shoulders forward because in this case we are not affecting the liver as much. Trata de evitar esta línea con los hombros y la pelvis. Inhale up. Exhale, and now maybe you can close the stance a little bit to shift and draw the pelvis to the front of the mat. And we'll keep a block here on the internal side of the front foot. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, bending forward and release the head. If you notice here that this mudra, this grabbing the hands, cause any tension in your shoulders, in that case, you may release the arms. Never keep a pose that is not working for you. Si sientes incomodidad en los hombros, suelta los brazos. Ahora todos soltamos los brazos. Exhale, releasing the arms. Put the left hand on the block. Keep pushing the left hip forward and twist. Inhaling the pose. Exhale, grabbing with the right hand, the right hip, chest facing the floor, soften the front knee and move the block forward, choose some balance and twisting. Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Release the right hand on the right hip, walk to the back, hands on the floor, plank pose for 3 breaths. 3 respiraciones en plataforma, siempre alargando la exhalación, siempre alejando los talones de la coronilla. On the third exhale, knees, chest, chin on the floor. Bhujangasana. Again, working with the exhale all the way to the end. At the end of each exhale, push the sacrum down, the navel in. And on your third exhale, come back to Adho Mukha. Mantente ahí en Adho Mukha, priorizando la exhalación hoy. 2 respiraciones más. Inhalando, pierna izquierda arriba, lift the left leg up and begin kicking. Inhale, extend, exhale, step it forward, come up. For Uttita Trikonasana, inclinación lateral, making sure The shoulders are at the same line that your pelvis. We are not moving forward. So now we are decompressing the liver. And on the next inhale, come up. Hands on your hips. Shorten the stance, grab the block and have it here. And face with your pelvis, the front of the mat. Interlace the fingers at the back. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, coming down, and at the end, you may release the head. Remember the variation, the alternative is to keep your arms down. And on the next exhale, release the arms. Suelta los brazos. Right hand on the block. Lengthen all along the spine. And twist left. On the next exhale, come with the left hand on the left hip. Face with the chest, the floor. Soften the front knee and move the block forward for some balance and twist. Release the left hand, walk to the back and to plank. Plataforma tras respiraciones. Keep exhaling continuously to draw the heels away from the top of the head. And when the third exhale arrives, knees, chest, chin on the floor. En la tercera exhalación, bajas al suelo. Enraiza tu pelvis, Bhujangasana, 3 breaths. Exhalando, Adho Mukha. On the next exhale, keep the air outside, mantén el aire fuera, soften the knees, gaze forward, and walk or jump. And roll all the way up. Subes vértebra a vértebra, hands to the center of the chest, Samasthiti. And now keep the heels and knees together to come into Utkatasana, postura de silla, rodillas pegaditas, tobillos pegaditos. Inhale, hands together, lift the chest. Exhale, Samasthiti, 3 breaths, 3 respiraciones aquí en Samasthiti. Y volvemos. Inhale, Utkatasana again. Hands together and bring the right elbow outside the left knee and twist. Try to keep the left hip down, opposing the left shoulder that comes up. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthiti, 3 breaths. And to the other side, Utkatasana. Keep the knees and the hips steady, palms together and twist to the right. Right hip down, right shoulder up. And inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Come back to observe the internal heat, the internal rhythm and sensation of your body, of your system. Unas respiraciones ahí observando cómo se siente el cuerpo. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, the head, and come to lie on the floor, on your back, to begin the Kriya for detoxification. Nos tomamos boca arriba sobre la espalda para comenzar la Kriya. I will first show it here, but you are lying on the back. I just want to show the movements of the feet. So as you lie on your back, te tumbas boca arriba. Aquí es que quiero mostrarlo de los pies. Separamos un poco los pies, feet, shoulder distance apart, and we will be moving outward and inwardly, energetically the feet. Movemos los pies adentro y afuera con energía. Boca arriba. Keep going, sigue ahí. Keep moving your feet, breathing with energy. And we are moving from the hip socket all the way to the toes. Movemos toda la pierna, desde la cadera hasta los deditos. Pero si molesta la cadera, disminuimos el rango de movimiento. If you feel any discomfort on your hips, make sure you move on a smaller range. So we are not stressing this joint. Bien, sigue ahí. Moviendo con energía, activando el sistema linfático. And for the last few repetitions, do it with more energy. Estas últimas repeticiones lo haces con más energía. Inhale, stop the movement. Exhale and relax. Relax the legs, suelta los brazos, suelta las piernas. Inhala por la nariz. Exhala por la boca. Inhale through the nose and exhale if you want to through the mouth. And keep lying on your back. Aquí como estás boca arriba, voy a mostrar el ejercicio de una variante. I will show the full pose and then a variation. The full pose will be with the hands at the sides of the sacrum, extending the legs and moving like scissors. If you're going to do this, you may begin. Si vas a hacer la postura completa, esto está bien para ti, comienza. If this is too much, this doesn't work for you, you may do this variation. Inhale, lift one leg, exhale down. In this case, you may release the arms. Si la postura anterior no te va bien, esta sería la variante. Levantas una pierna, la otra. En cualquiera de los casos, sigue ahí. Keep going, whether with the full pose or the modification. Breathing with energy. Inhale. Exhale and hug the knees. Abraza las rodillas y suelta aquí. Maybe exhaling strongly through the mouth. And coming out through one side to lie on your stomach. Nos damos vuelta boca abajo, venimos sobre el estómago. And now we will begin. We will have the hands a little bit forward from the shoulders to come up into a comfortable Bhujangasana, cobra pose. So we will exhale up and inhale coming down. And we will exhale through the mouth, pulling the tongue out powerfully. Cuando subimos, exhalamos por la boca, tira la lengua hacia afuera. Vamos a hacer esta respiración para eliminar toxinas detrás de la lengua. Entonces, inhalas nariz, exhalas, subes, tiras la lengua afuera. Keep going. Inhala. Always exhaling up. Energetically with the tongue out. Every time you come up, make sure the navel is in an up and the pelvic floor is well engaged to the floor. The pubic bone, sorry. Cada vez que subes, asegúrate que el ombligo está activo, la lumbar protegida y el hueso púbico bien colocado en el suelo. Por supuesto que si cobra es demasiado para ti, traes las manos más atrás y haces baby cobra. If full cobra pose is too much for you, you may move your hands closer at the sides of your chest and do baby cobra. The important thing here is the breath. A little bit more, we are almost there. And release, relax the hands at the sides of your body, one cheek on the floor, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Ahí te aflojas, sueltas los brazos, sueltas todo el peso del cuerpo. Si quieres suspirar, exhala por la boca. Inhala, inhale. Exhale and come to lie on your back again. Te das vuelta boca arriba. Y para este ejercicio también voy a mostrar una variante. I will show two options for the next one. The full option will be to inhale, lifting the arms 90 degrees, knees on the chest, exhale, hands and feet on the floor. This will be the full option. If you're okay with this, begin. Si esto te va bien, empieza ya aquí, inhala, sube. Si esto es demasiado, the alternative will be to have only one leg on the chest and then the other. Esta sería la variante. Si el otro es demasiado para ti, sube siempre los dos brazos, pero una sola pierna. Y vas cambiando a la otra. And you go alternating legs. If the other one works fine for you, do the full pose. Inhale up, exhale down. Try to keep the upper body relaxed, as well as your face and your chest. A little bit more, few last repetitions. Últimas repeticiones, ya casi estamos. Inhala, inhala, sube. Exhale, Embracing the knees. Exhala, abraza las rodillas, suelta la lumbar aquí, traccionando las piernas hacia ti. Pull the legs towards the chest, releasing the lower back. And then relax the arms and the legs on the floor. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and release. Come back to your internal observation. Feeling how your system reacts and responds to the practice. What is being awakened? What is being left aside? And softly come off the floor and sit in Sukhasana. Bien, vamos a salir del suelo y nos sentamos directamente sin bloque. We will sit without a block, sitting bones right on the floor. To begin Sufi circles, meaning drawing a circle from your navel, but we will do it counterclockwise. This means when you go forward, you go from right to left. This is difficult. When you go to the back, from left to right. Make sure you are going counterclockwise. Entonces, círculos sufis, pero dirección solo antihorario. Quiere decir que cuando vas por delante, vas de la derecha a la izquierda. Cuando vas por detrás, vas de izquierda a derecha. Entonces, afloja la parte alta y muévete desde tu centro. Try to keep the head floating on top of the pelvis and move from your core, from your navel, trying to articulate all the spine, except for the neck. Always inhaling forward, moving to the left, exhaling backwards, moving to the right. Check if you've gone away with a thought. Consciously come back, drawing all of your consciousness towards what you are doing, nothing else. Observa si te has distraído, te has ido con un pensamiento, suéltalo y vuelve. Todo el tiempo con el detalle, todo el tiempo con tu presencia aquí en lo que haces. Last few circles, últimos círculos. And back into the center, inhale. Exhale. We will very softly come up to standing to do the last one. Nos vamos a poner de pie y vamos a hacer el último. With feet parallel, hip distance apart. You may use a block if this is helpful in order to engage the legs. Si quieres te pones un bloque, porque esto nos servirá para activar piernas y protegernos. Lo que haremos es inhalar arriba, exhalar abajo. Inhale up, exhale down, and make sure your legs are engaged. And if you need to, you may slightly bend the knees, especially if you feel lower back tension. Siente tensión en la espalda baja. Suaviza las rodillas. Sigue ahí, inhalando arriba, exhalando abajo. Con energía. Keep moving with energy. And also with attention, so you can do all the internal gists you need to do in order to protect yourself, to avoid any risk. Moving with energy, but with consciousness. Inhale up. Exhale, releasing the arms. Keeping your eyes closed. And now just open up this internal look, this internal attention to feel what your body conveys right now, which is the energy that is moving around, which is the energy that you are giving yourself to begin the day. Observando tu cuerpo, observando qué energía se despierta, qué es la energía que le has dado a tu cuerpo, a tu sistema para arrancar el día. Y obviamente este movimiento continúa a lo largo del día. Empieza a alargar las exhalaciones. Begin lengthening the exhales to bring the rhythm, the pace down. And then come to the floor to sit in Sukhasana for the final exercise, which is meditation. Te sientas para el último, esta parte de la clínica todavía, que es una meditación. Bien. Roll the shoulders down and apart, hombros abajo, te sientas con bloque, lo que necesites, y las manos en pranamudra, hands together, thumbs on the chest. Here we will chant 6 times Satnam and 1 time Waheguru. Vamos a cantar con cada respiración 6 veces Satnam y 1 vez Waheguru. Let's exhale aloud. Inhale to begin. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 Inhale Inhale deep and extend the arms with the palms together. Inhala, eleva los brazos, palmas juntas, suspender. Mulband, Jalandharaband. And softly exhale, drawing the hands on your knees and meditate. Medita en silencio. Whenever you feel like it, you may lie on your back in Shavasana and relax. Cuando lo sientas, te tumbas boca arriba en Shavasana para relajar. Remember, this is an important part of the practice. It is especially related with the detox function and the rest and recover function of the body. So make sure you really lie consciously and consciously relaxing all of your body, all of your system, and especially your mind. Avoid coming into mental activity. Just try to really relax, rest, and recover. Recuerda que esta es una parte importante de la práctica, parte especialmente relacionada con la función de desintoxicación, descanso y recuperación de tejidos. Entonces lo hacemos con conciencia, con presencia y sobre todo evitando ir a acción mental. Descansa el cuerpo, descansa la mente. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And begin slowly moving your fingers and toes and drawing circles with your ankles and heels and stretching the arms. At the back, te vas estirando, descansando. And then we will bring one knee on the chest to twist to one side for a few breaths. And to the other side. Una torsión a cada lado. And then have your knees to your chest. Take a few breaths towards the lower back. Respira hacia la lumbar. And we move rocking from side to side until we fall through one side and sit to finish with some pranayama. Nos vamos a sentar para terminar con un poquito de pranayama, con la misma cualidad, pranayama para desintoxicar y enfriar el cuerpo. We will do Sitali pranayama, which is highly detoxifying maybe, and it has the quality of cooling down the system, lowering the internal temperature. Now that we've been working with fire and rising, we don't want too much fire in our system. And it also has the ability of cooling down our emotions. So in spring, we are more unstable emotionally. So this is a great practice for this time. Esta es una buena práctica siempre que la necesites también para bajar la intensidad emocional. Entonces, las manos en Jnana Mudra, keep your hands in Jnana Mudra. Vamos a hacer un rollito con la lengua. We will do like a little roll with the tongue. And we will be sipping air through the tongue. So we will inhale through this roll, sipping air, making sure you feel from the bottom to the top, avoiding this. Tomas aire por la boca, por la lengua enrollada y vas llenando de abajo arriba. And when the lungs are filled, close the mouth, bringing the tongue inside and exhale through the nose, long, very slow and completely all the way to the end. Exhalas por la nariz. Inhala siempre por el ruedito de la lengua. Y exhalas por la nariz. Lento, largo y completo. Keep this sequence, inhaling through the tongue and exhaling through the nose as slow as you can. Continue until you finish with the next cycle. Exhaling through the nose and then inhale through the nose and hold the air inside. Cuando termines la próxima exhalación, inhala por la nariz. Suspende. When you need to, you may exhale. Y cuando lo necesites, exhalas, relajas las manos y relajas la respiración. Vuelve a observar cómo estás, cómo te sientes. La idea detrás de la desintoxicación del cuerpo, del sistema, es volver a la claridad mental a nivel más sutil. When we work with detoxification of our body, our cells, our system, our energy, the idea on a more subtle level is to come back to mental clarity. Inhale. Exhale and bring the hands to the center of the chest and inhale to chant. Satnam. Good morning, buenos días. Nice to see you there, Nadine. Julia también, qué bueno verte por aquí. Thank you for saying hi, for being there. Montserrat, buenos días. Hope you have a great day and you can observe the difference when we begin with this work of cleansing, detoxifying, what stays, what remains, and we can feel all along the day. Las invito a observar cómo va el día, cómo nos sentimos y qué pasa cuando iniciamos el día con este tipo de práctica de desintoxicación. También para conocernos, saber lo que necesitamos en cada momento y saber lo que nos va bien a cada uno, a cada una según nuestras tendencias físicas y energéticas. Hope you have a great, great day. Thank you for being here and see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.